Hey everybody in YouTube land. This is a video response to Captain 8-Bit's latest video. He was talking about some games that he had that seemed to be, his video was more primarily about cheapness. Not in a bad way though, in a good way, about video games. So it was more about getting a really awesome deal on a game that's either super rare or it's harder to find, or even just a really great, super rare, great, awesome, greatness. What? So I wanted to show some of the things that I have in my collection that are, you know, just one of those moments when you get something and you're just like, holy shit, I can't believe I got that for that cheap, or I got that game and I can't believe that I got this game for, you know, just in this condition or whatever it is. So I'm not going to go over my whole collection because obviously there's a lot of moments that are like that, but I'm going to pick out some of the things that I've seen in my collection that I just kind of rummaged through that I was like, yeah, those are some pretty good finds. So nevertheless, let's go ahead and begin. So I ended up getting a copy of Lunar Silver Star Story, it in really excellent condition. I got this at a trade show back in October of 2010, I think. The same year that I met Square Painter, Adam Shub. And it was in New Jersey, if I recall. And this guy cut me a really good deal on Lunar for, I think he said 40 bucks, I think I got this for, or almost 40. And it's in excellent condition. It has the map, it has the soundtrack, which I need to burn because it's got a really good soundtrack. And the book and everything, it's in great condition. So I'm really satisfied that I was able to walk away with something like this. Especially now that I see this game going on eBay for like 80 bucks in this kind of condition. So double the value, sure, I'll take that. Final Fantasy VII, I've had this for a long time. And it's the Black Label version. And I ended up getting this signed for by Nobuo Uematsu and the rest of the Earthbound Papa's guys got the manual signed. Kind of regretting it because I also got the soundtrack signed. It was dumb, they only had one person that could get one signature at a time. But I'm really hoping to go to MagFest this year. I'm like 50 to 60% sure I'm going to go now, so fingers crossed. But it's in great condition. I picked it up when I worked at Game Crazy, which was the Hollywood video chain, and got it for I think $14, something like that. The case is a little beat up now, just because moving and everything. But 14 bucks for Final Fantasy VII, a game that now goes for a mint box copy of the classic Black Label. Yeah, it's going for quite a bit now. So, good on ya. Chrono Trigger. It's loose, it's got a tiny imperfection, which could probably be honestly filled in with some black marker. But Chrono Trigger, no box, no instructions, nothing. Got this though for, I think, 19 or 20 bucks, something like that. I got a really good deal on it. Normally this cart loose goes for at least 50, 50, 40. I've seen it for some crazy numbers, just the cart alone. So it was really nice to get the cart. I've been wanting it for a very long time. I had it with the box and instructions, just like everybody did when they bought it originally. Was a stupid kid, got rid of it, and you know, so eventually I will get the rest of it, but that's one more for the pile. Castlevania Chronicles. Castlevania Chronicles is a title that was released towards the end of the PlayStation library line, and it sold originally for Castlevania Chronicles. Castlevania Chronicles is a title that was released towards the end of the PlayStation library line, and it sold originally for $19.99. I got it for $19.99 when it was 60 bucks online on eBay. This is a great find, and I'm really shocked that nobody picked up on this, especially this was before this was relaunched and re-released. Copy is clean, very mint, awesome find. Turtles Hyperstone Heist for the Genesis. It doesn't have the manual, unfortunately. It's not complete. However, and the cart is a little damaged, But the fact that I got the box and the cart and everything for $3, you can't beat that. All I need is the manual to complete this, so good stuff. Kabuki Quantum Fighter. It is in really excellent condition. This is a great game. If you haven't played it, I may do a review on it at some point. Great game. Kabuki Quantum Fighter. Everything is included. The manual, the game, everything. And manual is... It's in great shape. I mean, this game literally doesn't even look like it's been played. And I got this for $10. Where I got it? I don't remember. I think I bought it on eBay, actually. I might have... It was either eBay or somewhere else. I can't remember. It might have been at that same trade show. Because I walked away with a lot of boxed games at the trade show in New Jersey. So that was another great find. California Raisins. This is a boxed copy of a game that doesn't exist. I'm gonna open this one because it's rare to the point where it doesn't exist. I don't know of too many people who have boxed copies of this game. This is a redone version of the game. It's a redone box, in other words. So it's fan printed because there was no game. But I got it for free. I won it at Too Many Games back in 2011, right? Yeah, 2011. And the manual's in great shape. I mean, it's brand new. So, and the manual looks just like mint. Cart, in great shape. It's a reproduction cart, but it looks fantastic. Looks just like, I mean, if I showed this game to you and said, yeah, this game has been out for years, you would have no idea. It's got the cardboard insert, and it looks fantastic. I've played it once. It's a really bad game, but the fact that it's a reproduction cart that somebody spent so much time on actually making a real cart, I had to keep it, and I had to keep it in my collection. I mean, something like this, you just don't find every day. So this was awesome. Next game was also one at Too Many Games for free, and that was Atari Miss It. This game is for the 2600, and I haven't actually played this because I don't own a 2600 right now. One day I will. But this game, I'm sure is, I mean, it's a new game that came out in 2011, and when I won it, somebody right off the bat was like, I'll offer you $10 for it. So I held on to it because I figured, hell, I don't really play Atari games that often, but why not have a unique game in your library that has been reproduced on a cart that you're never really gonna be able to ever see anywhere else? So, worth, who knows, on those two games. Team Buddies. If you can find this game, grab it. It is very rare. This game goes for $80 to $100 on eBay. I found it at a game exchange for about $9, and I'll prove it because, yeah, game exchange. So much like how a lot of people have been finding a lot of games, this game is mint, totally mint. It's a fun game, a bit simplistic, but it's a fun little multiplayer game that you should definitely check out. Is it the greatest game ever? No. Is it one of those rare, hard to find titles for the PlayStation? Absolutely. Super rare. Good luck finding it. Next one is not that rare. You probably see it in GameStop quite often for like $50 or like $40. I got it for free. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I worked at Game Crazy and somebody came in with a bunch of games. This has the manual. It's complete, by the way. The game itself is a little beat up. It's got some scratches on it, and it wouldn't play in the PlayStation that the person who brought in the system had. So we tried to play it, it wouldn't play, tried it multiple times. We took the system in, but we didn't take the game in. So I told him, look, I'm really sorry, but I'm not gonna be able to take the game in. And he said, just throw it out. I said, what? He said, just throw it out. I said, are you sure about that? And he said, yeah, just throw it out, I don't want it. I said, okay. Final Fantasy 3. Same thing, was working at Game Crazy, just like with Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Somebody came in with a boxed Super Nintendo. Also bought that for 20 bucks. That I'm just way too lazy to drag out. Final Fantasy 3. It's got the map, it's got the instructions. It's in excellent condition. Everything is in excellent condition for this. The box has a little bit of fraying on it, but overall 20 bucks. Final Fantasy 6. I was pretty satisfied with this. This, at the time, was my best find. However, nothing will beat Power Blade 2. Super, super rare. This was in awful condition. But with the help of some people that I knew who knew a lot about cleaning up games, I was able to restore the cart to its original setup. It looks great. There's a bit of discoloration right here on the cart, but otherwise it's in fantastic shape. I got this for about $30, which normally this game goes for about $80 to $100, loose. It is one of the rarest games for the Nintendo. Not as rare as Little Samson and those type games, but I never see this on eBay. Very rarely. That's all the games I got for you today. Check out the rest of my channel. You can see some of the other games that I've shown off in my other videos, like Dude, You Haven't Played This Game, and just overall, take a look at my channel. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.